Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and surprise! Yeah, I wasn't actually planning on doing this, but the way this whole thing ended up falling through, I figured, you know what, why not? Last year, when we actually did this event, I figured, you know what, I'm not going to do it again, because you guys didn't really care about it, but this year, we're doing, of course, the NRLOA Fantasy League, and we already got all the teams made for it, and I figured, oh, it's going to be a great idea if we have all those guys in the league race to determine the draft order. And then I'm like, well, there's only 20 teams in the league, and there are 32 teams in the NFL. Why don't we just bring back NRLOA Kickoff? And you know what? That's what we're going to do. Now, a lot of these cars are already taken because these are drivers or guys who are in the Fantasy League already. And in the race, the order of everybody with a D next to their name, that will determine the draft order for the NRLOA Fantasy League. The draft is going to be on Friday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And this race is going to be Thursday night on Napa Fan at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. An hour after the Hers Dash Series race that day over on the NRLOA channel. So 21 cars are already taken, which means there are 11 left, and of course you got some guys already in there, so you guys obviously don't need to sign up again. But if you're not in the Fantasy League, and you're not Chespin Pokey, go ahead and sign up. Of course, you know the rules, real names only, 1 car per person, same old crap we always have. So yeah, here we go. Chespin Pokey is the defending champion of NRLOA Kickoff, so he gets an automatic reserve to return to the number 6. And now we go to the guys who are already in cars because they are in the NRLOA Fantasy League. And the order of these 20 drivers will determine the draft order for the Fantasy League. And the draft's going to be on Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I know I already said that, but I really want to get it in you guys' heads so that you're there to draft, because auto draft is not fun. Anyways, Eli Bright in the number 8 Kansas City Chiefs car. The Tennessee Titans car is available. Fisher G in the 02 Houston Texans car. Brad Stover in the number 10 New Orleans Saints car. Davey Johnson in the number 12 Atlanta Falcons machine. Daniel McMillan in the number 13 Philadelphia Eagles machine. Ace Garcia in the number 14 New York Jets scheme. Number 15 Oakland Raiders is available. Marty Johnson, number 17, Buffalo Bills scheme. 19, Green Bay Packers is available. Blaine Keys in the number 21, Denver Broncos scheme. Alex Bonsignore in the 25, New York Giants scheme. Patrick Smith in the 26, Chicago Bears scheme. Number 28, Nick Smith, that's the Cleveland Browns. Number 30, Tristen Allen, the Detroit Lions scheme. And for the first time ever, and I know some of you might not necessarily be happy about this, but I am in the league myself as well. And I want the league to just be as fair as possible. I'm going to show you right now the ratings for my car. Compare them to Tristen Allen. Compare them to Nathan Stapleton here. Compare them to everybody. They are the same, as you can see. So, my driver, Benny Watson, in number 31, Dallas Cowboys Ford. I am part of the draft, and I want it to be fair. I want the draft order to be as fair as possible, so I may end up winning this thing, but I showed you the ratings. They're equal for every driver, and if I win, I win. This is the only race I'm going to put myself in. I'm not going to do it for any of the series or anything like that, but I just want to have the draft order be determined in a fair way, and I kind of want to be part of that. I don't want to just automatically put myself in last. I want everybody to have an equal chance at doing it, because I want to win the Fantasy League, of course, you know what I mean? Number 32, that car is available, the Washington Redskins car there. Number 33, Derek Hamill in the 33 Pittsburgh Steelers car. Number 36, the Los Angeles Rams car, taken by Jonathan King. Isaac Nichols in the 46 San Francisco 49ers car. Aaron Walpole in the 53 Indianapolis Colts machine. Then we got the actually it's now the Los Angeles Chargers, but who cares about that. 59, the Chargers. 60 with the New England Patriots. 61 with the Minnesota Vikings. They are all available. Jonathan Rains is in the number 66 Miami Dolphins machine. Nathan Stapleton in the 68 Cincinnati Bengals machine. And Matt Tuck is in the 74 Seattle Seahawks machine. And a 93 of the Carolina Panthers, 98 of Arizona Cardinals, 76 of Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and a 96 of the Baltimore Ravens. So, hope you guys enjoy this. It's going to be Thursday at 6 p.m. NRLOA Kickoff 2016 from the Auto Club Speedway. And we'll determine the draft order for our NRLOA Fantasy League on NFL.com. That is going to be Friday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys very much for watching. Reserve signups for the Napa Truck Series will be later. And I believe tomorrow we're going to have signups for the NRLOA Football League, which is different than the Fantasy League. That is the one that I do with the playing cards. If any of you remember that, we're going to return that for the 3rd straight year. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.